So Cornetto's by my side, and I'm pretty excited to be a part of 40 Chefs, the whole the project. And my name is Kapil Sai, and I'm the executive chef at Radisson Noida. So been recently associated with Cornetto's, and I was just looking at the product range. They have come up with these new nachos which are quinoa, beetroot, and melange, and super healthy. Like you pick up quinoa which is actually grinded, and it's been blended with flaxseed and chia seed, and even there's a version which is coming with pink salt and roasted garlic. So super healthy, and not doing this with regular salsas and sour cream. So the first recipe I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do different variations of salsas for all these three different nachos. So the first I'm doing is basically a apple and kiwi salsa. So quickly I'll tell you what all we had. We had some salt, pepper. We got some mint to elevate the flavors. We got some apple. Got some onions, some chili to get the heat into it, and lemon. So quickly what you have to do with the olive oil, with the help of olive oil, we'll be doing is we'll just mix all these ingredients a bit. So I've just taken good amount of kiwis. A good ripe kiwi will surely go well. I'm just adding bit of onions to it, not much, because you really don't want that whole onion thing to it. Apples, as they don't leave their color, I have kept some put into some sugar, water, and some oil and lemon juice, so they don't turn black. Just adding a bit of black pepper. I'll be adding some salt. Again, pepper and salt is as per your seasonings, your mood, how much sodium intake you want to have. I'm adding good amount of mint. Again, all the ingredients I'm using, let it be mint, has its own beautiful qualities. Kiwi, apple, they're good for your health. Apple being a fruit which has amazing amount of stuff in it, which has amazing amount of vitamins and nutrients and minerals to it. I'm squeezing one lemon just to raise the bit of sourness. Already the kiwi will be having some sourness. Just to add a bit heat, I'm just adding a bit of green chilies, not much, again up to your taste, how much you want. And that's it, pretty. Just adding up a little more salt. I have some beautiful olive oil which I'll generously put, and you need to nicely muddle it, as you must be having all the cutting which you have should be very, very fine with you, so that easily when you muddle the whole thing from the back of your spoon, there should be a good emulsification between all the ingredients. It's already, so once you muddle, you can actually smell the aroma, the kiwi, apple. There are a lot of flavors which are there in. Probably a little more salt required, a little bit of more seasoning. I can feel the heat, and this goes into one of my container. So that's my that's my apple and kiwi salsa. Nicely a pipe of olive oil. Nicely place it up. Probably I'll just do some quinoas with it. Finally, I'll just have my quinoa nachos. They actually look very good. So that's my version of kiwi and apple salsa with some quinoa nachos, which is again blended with some chia seeds and flaxseed, and they look and they taste yum. So do try that at home. Okay, let's have our second recipe. So, looking upon, I have some beautiful nachos over here, which are spinach and the regular ones and the beetroot, which is a mixed package what we serve. So, thinking about that, what should we do next? So, me and team thought, okay, why not we do something with beetroot and olive? Again, a very healthy version. So, I have some chopped beetroot with me, which has been blanched, and we have nicely chopped these beetroot. In this, I'm just adding a bit of tomato puree. We have some really good olives with us. Then again, some green chilies, onions, not much, a good amount of lemon juice. So it's more like if you have the ingredients ready with you, it's about doing a good and assembling the whole thing. Gonna put some salt and some pepper. I like to use black pepper, and it's more robust. I love getting the taste out of it. A bit of olive oil. Again, we need to muddle the whole thing. Just see how beautiful the color is coming up. Onions, beetroot, olives. So be creative, guys. These nachos have really great stuff with them. Cornettos is doing some really good stuff. They're getting not only the nachos, they're into wraps, they're into tacos, they're into dry fruits, cashew nuts and all. So there are a lot of stuff these guys are dealing with. So look how vibrant the whole color looks, the beetroot and olive. So again, I'll just pour it down in one of my salsa bowl. Really nice to see the color. Check on the seasoning always. Again, get in your pipettes. Those extra olive oil I love. The presentation really makes a lot of difference. So that's your colorful nachos with your beetroot and olive salsa. Very easy to make if you have the ingredients all available with you. So enjoy, get over your friends over your house and throw a party and do these funky stuff, good stuff, healthy stuff, and they're really gonna love their snacks with the drinks. Cheers. So over to our last recipe, and one of my favorite, let's say it's not even a salsa. A lot of people have their nachos with sour cream, and that's how people like that. A good creamy stuff and everything with their nachos, along with the salsas. I love my sour creams. So when we were thinking about, how to cut down that, we don't want those sour creams, pretty unhealthy, high in calories and all. Then what to do? Then we thought of things done out of curd. So, there was something in our brain that, okay, let's do tzatziki. But tzatziki again being very common these days, people are having hummus, tzatziki, baba ganoush. So it's part of the meze. People love to have, like to have their pita chips with tzatziki, So on that lines, we thought of why not to introduce our Indian glory, our Indian stuff. So we thought of getting pachdi. So getting our own Indian stuff, getting a South Indian style of a tadka done, and with pineapple and curd. So we thought of doing a pineapple pachdi. Get the fruity flavor to the curd, and people love their pineapple raitas. So the whole combination, the whole, the mood came down that let's make some pineapple along with some curd and get a South Indian tadka to it. So quickly we'll do a little South Indian tadka. So I'll quickly take some oil in my pan and let the oil heat it up. I'll add a bit of my tadka to it. This tadka will have some raai ke seeds, mustard seeds, have some chili, gonna have some curry leaves, so something really good. Let the tadka be there, settle out there. So quickly, I'll just add first of all, the most important ingredient will be my curd. You really need to get a good curd, so I'll just quickly try to whisk it up so that I get a good, nice, firm curd. In this curd, I'll just add some seasoning, salt and pepper to it. Of course, salsa, any dip, anything. I love to have some green chilies. I'll just add a bit of tomatoes. Then let's add the star thing, which is pineapple. Don't worry about the quantities. Curd hai, just a bit of lime, not much. And yeah, that's it. And I have my tadka to sizzle into it. Wow, this looks good and this gonna taste good. Wow, look at the color. Look how the whole beautiful tadka has come. Really a nice pineapple pachdi. It is so good. It is so good. Trust me. So I'll have this pachdi done with some beetroot nachos. Look how beautiful this gonna look. Oh my god. I really like this. Then a bit of mustard seeds at the end, and not to forget the olive oil, like always. Look how so beautiful. So forget about the sour cream if you are calorie conscious. Pick up the nice beetroot chips, get a good pineapple pachdi done, and trust me, it's gonna be super good and super healthy. So thank you, Cornettos, for sending all this and giving us opportunity to create something out of the box, and we really loved it. Thank you so much.